Okay, people, it's week 2 of the Madden season, and my Browns are 0-2. Yes, you heard me right. We are winless at the moment. But it's early in the season. It's too early to panic. But we do have to right the ship before it spirals out of control and we end up with a losing season or missing the playoffs or both. Now, like I said before, all eyes are on us in Cleveland this season. The haters and the naysayers, they outnumber us. It is a crying shame. How many people want to see us fail? We will not give you the satisfaction of seeing us have another losing season. I mean, we got a little something going for us. Trevor Lawrence is 4th in the league in passing yards. He's 6th in touchdowns. He's even scrambled for 1 or 2, but he's 3rd in interceptions. Now, all these numbers can and will be improved upon. 9 interceptions in 2 games, is that acceptable? I mean, he is a rookie. Does that excuse him from criticism? Of course not. But it's too early to pile on the guy. Let him unlock his development trait first. Once that's unlocked, then we can evaluate what Trevor is, what Trevor will be. Okay? Until then, leave my quarterback alone. I mean, he did throw for 365 yards and 2 touchdowns in the loss, but he was intercepted 4 times and sacked 3 others. But that's okay. That comes with it. Now, with that being said, we're going to switch things up a little bit this week. Excuse me. We're going to bring on our first guest after the break. He's the owner of the Baltimore Ravens in the league, and he is the commissioner. So we're going to get on here and ask him a few questions about the roster moves he made and maybe see what he plans to have accomplished this season. We'll be joined by Tillery next after this quick break. Woo! Man. All right, folks. I'm going to switch it up here just a little bit. I can't be biased while chronicling what's going on this road to redemption that the Browns are on. Not only do I have to give you the good and the bad, I have to discuss other teams in the league. I can't sit around and only praise my beloved Browns. I have several other franchises that are somewhat newsworthy. And with that being said, let me welcome my very first guest. These guys are 4th in the league in points allowed. Stout defense. They're leading the league in sacks. Calais Campbell. The top 10 in interceptions. Rookie Patrick Surtain, pick 6. Please welcome the weak-ass Baltimore Ravens coach and GM, Tillery, to the show.
Yo, what's going on?
Man, I'm so glad you could join us for some insight on your team. I know we're supposed to be
here.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be division rivals and all, but let's put those differences aside and let's make for a great show here, all right?
All right, let's do it.
All right, man. Y'all guys were 1 win away from the AFC Championship. last year, correct?
Yep.
All right. After taking that loss, did you feel like your season was a failure, or did you feel like last year was Super Bowl or bust?
Well, first off, we give a shout out to the Dolphins. You know, they came in, they executed a game plan to contain and stop Lamar.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. I don't feel it was a bust. We was let down. You know, we failed to accomplish the goal of getting to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. But yeah, that game helped us to see that we had some holes that we had to cover and we had to address. Calvin Ridley went down for 3 series, and we just had no weapons. We just had no other weapons on that team, and it just made us realize that we needed more. We needed more around Lamar. We can't keep letting Lamar do everything by itself. We just needed to get help.
That was a great answer because I was just about to ask you, what did that loss teach you? Because you guys had a monster season. I mean, y'all put up astronomical numbers against teams all year long. Did that loss give you a different approach heading into the off season and into the draft?
Yeah. Heading into the off season, we had to make some moves to get weapons. You know, and I emphasize the word weapons, not players, but weapons. You know, factors who can turn the game around. And, you know, we have that with Mark Andrews and Marquise Brown. You know, we had it with Calvin Ridley. But when Calvin Ridley went down, we needed more firepower. And we just didn't have the firepower in that game. And that game helped us. It actually exposed us. So, that was the blueprint, but we, you know, the off season and the draft, we used those two things to address the areas of where we needed to improve.
And improve y'all have. I mean, you know, I see you let a lot of your key players go. Like Marcus Peters, for instance. That move is what catapulted you to the top of the draft. And at the top of the draft, number 4 overall, you did not hesitate to take Patrick Surtain. You picked him instantly. Was he somebody you targeted or planned to get no matter what?
Yeah, he was one of 3 people that we had targeted to draft at that position. According to our scout, you know, he was at the DB position, the top DB. But, you know, and shout out to, you know, our scouts. They did a tremendous job of doing their homework on all the players in the draft, and he fell to us. We scooped him up, plug and play, put him in, and, you know, he's doing what he was brought to Baltimore to do. That's lockdown. No fly zone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had him number 1 on my draft board earlier in the combine because I didn't expect to get the number 1 overall pick and get Trevor Lawrence. So if I didn't get Trevor, Surtain was gonna be my pick no matter where I picked that. So I know you got a hell of a player, and I gotta see him twice. I gotta see him twice a year, man. But moving on. You mentioned Lamar and weapons. Well, he's off to another terrific start. 9 touchdowns and just 1 interception. What different approach are you having with him this season? Because he's also leading your team in rushing yards. And are you concerned any about his health?
This year, we just taking what the defense gives us. We're not forcing a lot of downfield throws. We did that last year. We have the firepower to do that this year, but we just taking it on a game-by-game basis, just letting all the defense, you know, what they give us, we going to take. We're not concerned about Lamar getting hits. You know, got them to run out of bounds or take the slide to avoid the hit. So, you know, if we do take hits, it's from holding on to the ball long in the pocket instead of taking off. But, yeah, we're not too much concerned. We got a good, solid running game. We got two backs behind them that we can feed and get yards, and we just put weapons around them this year. So it's a pick your poison by each game. Each game, we just going to let the defense pick their poison on how they want to get killed.
Boy, you sound so confident. But I heard you mention Calvin Ridley. Now, y'all let him go. Did you have faith in the receivers you had? Or was it a thing or where you wanted to sacrifice one player for the greater good of the team? And are you satisfied with the decision you made by letting him go?
Well, last season, you know, we had, you know, two rookie receivers. Devin Duvernay was a star. We made that swap with Calvin Ridley because we needed size. You know, Ridley 6'1". We got Miles Boykin, he's 6'4". You know, Boykin's a big body. You know, Boykin's Ridley's that in between him and Marquise Brown, and Ridley came in and he had a 1,000-yard season, double-digit touchdowns, but we just felt that we needed more weapons, and he brought the value for us to get us more weapons. You know, we're not playing checkers, we're playing chess, so, you know, he had to go. No disrespect to Ridley, you know, in the Bay Area right now. No disrespect to him, but, you know, value-wise, he brought in more of what we were looking for, and, you know, we just had to make a move.
And y'all have made some solid moves. I mean, this is coming from your division rival. Y'all made some solid moves. I got to give credit where credit is due. I mean, else I wouldn't be doing my job, you know? But if y'all beat me like y'all did last year, I might not have a job. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. So one last set of questions here. Where do you see the Ravens when the final whistle blows to end Week 17? And the team that you're putting on the field, are you confident that you can reach the Super Bowl this year? Or will you be making more moves if the opportunity presents itself? I know that's a lot, but, you know.
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, we always looking to better the team even more than what it is. I feel our team is better this year than it is last year on both sides of the ball. At the end of Week 17, we looking at it, our goal, like I said, it's one game at a time, but we looking at it at the end of Week 17, the AFC must come through Baltimore. We looking for that bye, you know, to keep our players rested. And, you know, all roads come through Baltimore. That's what we looking at. And
So,
you know, at the end, we hope to hold up that Lombardi trophy, you know.
Well,
that's our goal.
You got a hell of a roadblock in front of you. I just want to let you know, because, you know, us Cleveland Browns, we on the road to redemption, baby. And ain't no stopping us. So if you in our way, we going to run straight through you. I mean, we 0-2 right now, but, you know, still early. It's still early. But,
hey, we just taking it a day at a time, a game at a time, and whatever the defense presents to us is what we going to take. And we confident in this offense that anybody can take over the game. Anybody, any receiver and running back that we got, and including Lamar, that they can take over the game to lead us to victory.
So you're telling me you got none but weapons?
We got weapons. We got speed kills. We have speed. Last year we didn't have speed. We have speed at one position, one receiver. But this year we can line up 3 wide receivers with nothing but top flight sprinting speed.
Well, so I guess I got to get my guys conditioned, because it's going to seem like it's going to be a foot race. But Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Nah, we appreciate you for having us. Hopefully, the Browns can come up and give us some competition in the AFC. That we got, the Dolphins, Patriots, but we just looking for some more competition. We want the AFC to be the stronger of the two conferences. So we just need everybody in the AFC to do their part.
Well, I plan on doing my part and winning the division. So, I mean, you say you say the road to the Super Bowl come through the AFC or whatever. God dang it.
Hey, M&T Bank Stadium, big trust.
Well, man, thanks for coming through for the show, man. We really appreciate you taking the time to do this, man. And if y'all want to tune in and check out the Ravens on game day, man, y'all be sure to be in the league chat and catch the Ravens on Twitch, man. And I'll see you guys next week on the Road to Redemption, featuring the Cleveland Browns, and we may have another guest next week. But Tillery, I appreciate you coming through. The first official, the first official guest on the show, and you came prepared and you talked a lot of junk, man. And I really don't appreciate you taking shots at my Browns like that, but you did show, I guess, respect to everybody in the division, and you want the division to succeed, man. I wish you good luck on the rest of the season, except for when you play us.
Hey, we adopted Ricky Bobby's slogan this year. If you ain't first, you last.
Well, enjoy being last, buddy, because we're going to be first.
M&T Bank, all roads in AFC leads through Baltimore. You got to come through Baltimore. You got to come see us. Big trust. Lamar and company will be waiting.
All right, man. I hear you, and I'm out.